right, same approach as last time. What goes first? Not yet. We're not there yet. I like to do 2 with you guys on my end. So let's do this together, and I'll let you guys do it on your own. What's up? I could, if I was really worried about moving the y's around first. I'm going to not do the y first for a particular reason because I want to remind you of a rule just to be safe.
Minus 4x.
Yeah, I'm going to do the 4x first. Now, I could add the y to both sides. That's perfectly fine. But there's something I want to remind you property-wise. If I do that, I'll lose. So negative 4x plus 10 less than negative y. Now, is the y by itself?
No.
So I have to divide both sides by negative 1, right?
That means you switch this.
And that means I switch the sign. And that's the property I want to take a second to remind you guys of. Now, if I had gone the way that Autumn suggested, so here's negative divided by negative is positive. She said, let's do this. Let's add y to both sides. Okay, so 10 plus y is equal to 4x. Then I subtract 10 from each side. Oh, sorry. Less than. Y is less than 4x minus 10. That's same thing, isn't it? As long as you don't break the rules of algebra, you end up in the exact same place. And that's what I like about this stuff. So that method works just as well. We've got the exact same inequalities to graph. And this is also why I recommend you don't try to memorize greater than, less than, up, down. You always work with a test point. Because right now, the question is, which way am I shading, up or down? It's kind of hard to tell based on which equation I write. So let's go ahead. Let's use this one. What's my intercept? Where do I start my graph? Negative 10. So I'm going to go down here to negative 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And make my dot. And then my slope is 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4 over 1. 1, 2, 3, 4 over 1 more. Remember, I'm always counting from my intercept. I had a few students yesterday that had the intercept marked, and then from the origin, they marked off the slope. And you won't get a line doing that. Is this a solid line or a dashed line? Dashed line because it's strictly greater than. So I make a nice, neat dotted line through there. I'm going to write down just in case it's hard for somebody to tell that that was a dotted line. And then my last step is my test point. I'll use the original equation. And I always test 0, 0 before I do anything else just because it's the easiest. Is 10 less than 0 minus, 0. Is 10 less than 0? I'm going back to the original equation. Now, if I had done this one, I would be asking, is negative 10 greater than 0? Still not true. If I put it in over here, I'd be asking, is 0 less than negative 10? Still not true. No matter what I do, 0, 0 is not in the solution. So where do I shade? Above or below?
Above.
Below. And this also gets to that idea of it's not if it works shade up, it's if it works shade towards. If it doesn't work, shade away. But really the meat that I'm worried about today is going from there to there. That's the stuff that's newer, so to speak. And really, it's stuff we've done, guys. This is just putting a slightly new twist on it. It's kind of fun.